Hey, Dan. Why don't you go ahead and tell us who you are and what you do?
Hi, my name is Dan Roth. I'm a financial planner with Cary Stamping Company. We're in Tequesta, and I work with clients on their finances, their investments. I help my clients with tax strategies and help them with their estate plans, and just kind of be a all-around financial help for my clients.
What is or was your education pathway, including your degrees, certifications?
My pathway was probably different than a lot of people in finance. I started out of high school just wanting to start my own businesses. And that's really what I did. So I didn't go to college. I left high school and graduated high school and then started my own businesses. The pathway really got me to a point where my most recent business prior to getting into finance, I had a metal business where I did welding and ornamental gates and railings and stuff like that. I also had a structural welding business that I did a lot of traveling to the Caribbean islands, to all the ports. Through this, I had some success and I needed some financial help, and I started looking into working with a financial advisor. After doing that, the people I met with, I wasn't happy with, and I thought I'd just do it myself. And I started reading on financial planning, and I found that I could not put the books down. And around the same time, I met Cary Stamp, and I talked to him and asked him about possibility of making a career change. And we kind of explored that idea for a little while. And then one day we had a call and we kind of decided, or I decided, why not? Let me go for it. And from that point, I remember Cary giving me this huge binder, and it said Series 7. And he said, start studying. So I started studying for my Series 7. Um, I did not pass the test the first time. I passed it the second time. And from there, I went on and got my Series 66, which is the laws and federal regulations. After that, I did my 215, which is a life insurance and annuity test. And as soon as I finished that, I started what's called a CHFC designation. That's a financial planning designation. And I finished that a couple years ago. It took about 3 years for me to accomplish that.
So, Dan, what does your typical workday look like?
One of the great things about this business, and one of the things that why I was attracted to it, because there really isn't a typical day. Every day is pretty different. You can find me on a golf course playing with some people, and one of them may be a prospect, and that would be considered work. That's one of the reasons why I like this job so much. I have typical tasks that I have to do during the week, such as taking notes from talking to clients. Every client has various needs financially, taking in consideration what they need, reviewing their portfolio. Those are some of the typical things, but there really is not a typical day for me, which is one of the reasons why I do love this job so much.
So, Dan, is there anything that you do in your everyday life that has helped you reach success in your career?
Early on in this business, with the help of Cary, and some mentors, they all pointed me in the direction to read books about people who are successful and listen to those people. In doing that research, there's a few things, and our company does it, I do it. One of the things that we do are we set goals for ourselves and review those goals on a daily basis. I also participate in a program which starts the morning out with a kind of a morning ritual. And these are 7 to 8 things I do every morning. The one I find most important is setting my mindset. having that positive beginning of the day, thinking positively, um, starting the day out saying, you know, I'm going to accomplish everything I need to accomplish to the best of my abilities, or whatever it is I have to say that kind of motivates me into having a really good day. And having that mindset set in the early morning really starts the day off. The days I don't do it, I do notice a difference. So I try to do that every morning. When I wake up, I have 7 to 8 things I do every morning. Uh, you know, some of them are even just a little bit of exercise to get the blood flowing. I do a little bit of meditation, and plan my day before I start it. So I have a plan of what I'm going to do, who I'm going to call, where I'm going to go. I kind of plan my day in the morning, and then that's my goal for the day to set. That's set, and you know, I'm much happier at the end of the day at night when I know I've achieved and accomplished everything I was supposed to do that day.
What do you enjoy most about your job?
There's a lot of things I do enjoy about this job. The flexibility. I don't have to punch a time card. Um, I really enjoy when a client calls me up and thanks me in some way, or just acknowledges that you know, I did a really good job for him, and he or she are very happy. That really makes me feel good when a client really sees how hard I'm working for them.